friends! Welcome to my channel. My name is Sid and this is Sydney Reads. In this video, I'm going to talk about this book called You by Kepnes. So you probably heard of this book because of the TV series You starring Dan Humphries from Gossip Girl. And that's also how I found out about it, but I tried watching that show and I fell asleep on episode 1. But it's a different story with this book because it got me hooked on the first few pages, so let's talk about this. This story follows Joe Goldberg, who works at the bookstore in New York, and one day he met Guinevere Beck in the bookstore and he fell in love. And then he started stalking her and following her around and stalking all of her friends. So basically, Joe is a psycho stalker, okay? However, Kepnes really did a good job in making this book highly entertaining. Reading this book feels like eating junk food. You know it's bad for you, but it's just so good. I mean, we all know that Joe is a psycho, right? However, I have to admit that there are some sexy scenes in this book. I was listening to this on audio. It was narrated by Santino Fontana, and Joe sounds really sexy. I really enjoyed this book. It creeped me out so much. There are a lot of creepy parts, but in a good way, you know? One example I can think of is the Peach storyline. That was so creepy and so good. But what I can say that's my favorite scene in this book is the confrontation part when Joe is confronting Beck by the end of this book. That scene was written to perfection. Like, I was so scared for Beck. I was listening to it at 4 a.m. and I cannot sleep until I finish it because it was just so good. I love that scene. I read this book because I want to scare myself, and it really scared me because Joe is a very, very scary character and I love it. If there's one bad thing I can say about this book, is I think the way that people could interpret it. I could really see some people thinking this book is a romance book. I hope not. I literally saw a comment on a YouTube video saying that the whole point of this story is so that we can all sympathize with Joe, and I was like, I hope you're kidding. That's not the point of the story, okay? We do not sympathize with psycho killers, but they're really serious. They were like, oh, Joe's not that bad. It was Beck who was a bitch. And I was like, did we read the same book? I feel like more people would appreciate this book if we all just see it as it is, which is not a romance. Joe is a psycho stalker, not a hopeless romantic. Maybe a hopeless romantic psycho stalker, but still a psycho stalker, okay? Anyways, overall, I'm rating this book 4 out of 5 stars, and I highly recommend it to everyone who loves thrillers. It's so good. I love it. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me if you're not yet subscribed, and see you again on my next video. Bye!